Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. I hope you all are doing very well, and today we'll be discussing the most important MCQs for 6th of February 2024. Let's start with our session. The first question is, Thanthai Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary recently seen in the news is located in which Indian state? So this wildlife sanctuary lies in the state of Tamil Nadu. And why it is in news? Because the Tamil Nadu government has designated 80,114 hectares of the Bargar Hills that lies in Erode district of Tamil Nadu as the Thanthai Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary. And this area connects the Satyamangalam Tiger Reserve to the Male Mahadeshwar Hills Tiger Reserve and the Kaveri Wildlife Sanctuary, which forms a vital corridor for the tiger population. So this region is rich in biodiversity and it serves as a habitat for diverse flora and fauna. Also, it is identified by the National Tiger Conservation Authority and it is a part of the Nilgiris Elephant Reserve, and yes, it is crucial for different water sources and cultural significance to the local communities. Fine. So Thanthai Periyar Wildlife Sanctuary is located in the state of Tamil Nadu. Now here our keyword would be wildlife sanctuaries, and in the next slide we will see some of the important wildlife sanctuaries that were in news these days. The first one is Karai Vetti Bird Sanctuary and Longwood Shola Reserve Forest, recently seen in the news, are located in which Indian state? Both of these regions or places lie in the state of Tamil Nadu. Why it came into news? Because India has included 5 additional wetlands in the global list of significant wetlands of Ramsar Convention. Okay, so which are the other 3 sites? The first one is Magadi Kere Conservation Reserve. Second one is Anka Samudra Bird Conservation Reserve, and the third one is Aghana Shini Actuary. Okay, Aghana Shini Actuary, which lies in Karnataka. So these are the 5 places that have been included in the Ramsar Convention's global list of significant wetlands recently. Daroji Sloth Bear Sanctuary, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? This bear sanctuary lies in the state of Karnataka. Dalma Wildlife Sanctuary, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? It lies in the state of Jharkhand. Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? Sultanpur Bird Sanctuary lies in the state of Haryana. Okay. Chandaka Dampara Wildlife Sanctuary, that was recently making news, is located in which Indian state? It lies in Odisha state. And last one is the Brahmagiri Wildlife Sanctuary, which was recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? Here answer is Karnataka. Okay, so these are some of the important wildlife sanctuaries that were in news and we have to remember their location. Let's move to next question. CCare's web portal, recently seen in the news, is associated with which sector? So recently our Union Minister Shri Prahalad Joshi has launched the CCare's web portal for the Coal Mines Provident Fund organization. Okay, so it is developed by CDAC and basic aim is to digitize the records and streamline the processes for 3.3 lakh Provident Fund subscribers and 6.1 lakh pensioners that are in the coal sector. So this portal enables online settlement of the claims, which would ensure the transparency. It would faster the process as well, and there would have a better record management. And also it is aligned with the vision of Digital India, and it signifies a significant leap towards the efficient and the transparent operations in the coal sector, right? So CCare's web portal is associated with our coal sector. Now in the next slide we will see some of the important and the recent news. First is, what are manatees recently mentioned in the news? So these are actually large aquatic animals, and why they came into news? Because a record number of manatees recently gathered at a Florida state park, and they are often called as sea cows, and these are large aquatic mammals belonging to the Sirenia group, which also include the dugongs. Fine. Don't forget that in the IUCN red list of threatened species, their status is vulnerable. Okay. What are tidal disruption events recently seen in the news? What are these things? Actually, these are astronomical phenomena which involves a star and a black hole. Okay. What happened is an international team of astronomers recently observed AT2023 CLX, which is the nearest tidal disruption event to the Earth, and it happens when a star comes too close to a supermassive black hole, which is torn apart by the tidal forces, and the resulting debris falls onto the black hole, okay, which would further emit the radiation that indicates this occurrence. And this international team's multi-wavelength observations enhance our understanding of these celestial events. Okay, so basically, what are tidal disruption events? These are some type of astronomical phenomena which involves a star and a black hole. What is fentanyl recently mentioned in the news? So it is a type of drug, and why it was in news? Because a recent discussion between the US and the China have focused on the joint efforts to combat the influx of fentanyl into the US, and it is a kind of potent synthetic opioid, and important thing is that this drug is 50 times more stronger than heroin and 100 times more stronger than morphine. Okay, so that's why it is illegally manufactured and sold, because it is not allowed through law, which poses a high risk of addiction and fatality in the large doses or when combined. Okay, so fentanyl is a kind of drug. Mesolithic era rock paintings have recently been discovered in which Indian state? So recently Mesolithic rock paintings were unearthed in Telangana state, and it was discovered on a hillock in a dense forest. And Mesolithic age is also known as Middle Stone Age, and it bridges the gap between the Paleolithic age and Neolithic period, right? And it spans approximately 12,000 to 10,000 years ago. So it marked a pivotal era in human cultural development, and recently we found this Mesolithic era rock paintings from the state of Telangana. What is the main objective of Ministry of Education AICTE Investor Network recently seen in the news? So the basic aim is to strengthen the support ecosystem for the edutech innovators. And why it was in news? Because our Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan has inaugurated this Ministry of Education AICTE network, and it is a collaborative effort by AICTE and the Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell. Basic aim is to boost innovation and entrepreneurship in education by offering some type of financial support and strategic guidance to the early age student or faculty-led startup. Fine. So it is aligned with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision, where the network seeks to encourage the private investment, empower the educational institutions as innovation hub, and foster a better environment for startup development. Fine. So what is the main objective or basic objective of this network? Here answer is to strengthen the support ecosystem for edutech innovators. Okay. Next is Digital Detox Initiative recently seen in the news is associated with which Indian state? Here answer is B option, Karnataka. And the Karnataka government in partnership with AIGDF and NIMHANS has introduced the Digital Detox Initiative to address the mental health challenges that arise from excessive technology use. And this initiative aims to promote responsible gaming, offering awareness programs, personalized guidance at digital detox centers, and community connection through workshop. So it responds to the issues like decreasing attention spans and strained real-world connections due to over-reliance on electronic devices, and it emphasizes the need for a balanced approach to technology use for improved mental well-being, right? So Digital Detox Initiative is associated with Karnataka state. Now here our keyword is initiative, and in the next slide we will see some of the important initiatives that were in news. First is, which ministry has been conferred with the prestigious first prize in the Innovation Sandbox presentation for digital transformation initiatives in land governance through Swamitva scheme? So this is Ministry of Panchayati Raj. It has got the first prize in Innovation Sandbox presentation. Which country has recently announced the Green Fuels Alliance India initiative to boost collaborative efforts with India in sustainable energy solution. This is the country Denmark. They have announced the Green Fuel Alliance India initiative so as to boost the collaborative efforts with India in sustainable energy solutions. Which company has recently announced an initiative named as Artificial Intelligence Odyssey to skill 1 lakh developers in India on AI technology? This is Microsoft. Okay. Zero Effect, Zero Defect scheme is an initiative of which Ministry of Government of India? It is associated with Ministry of MSME. Which initiative was recently launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to promote the cleanliness at pilgrimage site? So the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has recently launched an initiative named as Swachh Mandir campaign so as to promote the cleanliness at pilgrimage sites. Okay, the name is Swachh Mandir campaign. Next is, which state of India has recorded the highest number of Ramsar sites? Here answer is C option, Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu leads India in environmental conservation with total 16 Ramsar sites, which is the highest in whole country. And the recent additions, that is Longwood Shola Reserve Forest and Karai Vetti Bird Sanctuary, about which we have talked in the first question, underscores the state's commitment to ecological preservation. And Ramsar sites are designated under an international treaty which highlights the ecological importance, biodiversity richness and their crucial role in supporting human life and environmental health. So their achievement reflects a robust strategy for sustainable wetland use and underscores the government's dedication to biodiversity protection. Okay. So which state of India has recorded the highest number of Ramsar sites? Answer is Tamil Nadu. Now in the next slide we'll see some of the important state related current affairs. Which state has secured the first position in the medal tally at the Khelo India Youth Games 2023 in Chennai? What was the venue for Khelo India Youth Games? Answer is Tamil Nadu. And which state has topped this championship? Answer is Maharashtra. And Tamil Nadu was at the second position. Which Indian state was the theme state of the world's largest international crafts fair, that is Surajkund Mela 2024? The theme state for this event was Gujarat. Which state government has recently launched a mass drug administration campaign to eliminate the filariasis? This is UP government. Collector Sports Kit scheme recently seen in the news is launched by which Indian state? This kit scheme belongs to Tamil Nadu state and it has been launched to promote the sports among the youth. Martand Sun Temple recently seen in the news is located in which Indian state or the Union Territory? This Sun Temple lies in Jammu and Kashmir. Shumang Leela recently seen in the news is a traditional form of theatre performed in which Indian state? Shumang Leela is a traditional form of theatre that is performed in the state of Manipur. Fine. Next is, which union ministry implemented the Saksham Anganwadi and Poshan 2.0 scheme recently seen in the news? So it is implemented by Ministry of Women and Child Development. Why it was in news? Because the budget allocation for Saksham Anganwadi 2.0 in the year 2023 to 24 is 25,449 crore rupees, which is a 6% increment from the revised estimate of 23,913 crore rupees for the year 2022 to 23. Okay. So basically in 2024, the budget estimate is 20,554 crore rupees, which is 1.4% higher than the revised allocation of 20,263 crore rupees for 2023. And Section Anganwadi and Poshan 2.0 is a part of Mission Poshan 2.0, which was launched in February 2021 by the Finance Minister, and Ministry of Women and Child Development is responsible for implementing this scheme. Fine. So since this scheme came into news, you have to know which ministry implements it. Answer is Ministry of Women and Child Development. Now in the next slide, we will see some of the important ministries that were in news. First is, what is the main objective of Ministry of Education AICTE Investor Network recently seen in the news? We have talked about this question earlier and it is a repeated question. Answer is to strengthen the support ecosystem for edutech innovators. Right? One-stop center scheme recently seen in the news is formulated by which ministry? It is formulated by Ministry of Women and Child Development. Which ministry has received the highest budgetary allocation in the interim budget 2024? Answer is Defense Ministry. Recently, which ministry has released the report titled as The Indian Economy A Review? It was released by Ministry of Finance. The table themed as Bharat Mother of Democracy clinched the first position at the Republic Day 2024. It was associated with which ministry? So this table is associated with Ministry of Culture. Fine. Next is, in the interim budget 2024 to 25, which of the following crops are taken into consideration for Atmanirbhar Oil Seeds Abhiyan? So Union Minister for Finance Nirmala Sitharaman highlighted the farmers' welfare and rural demand in the interim budget 2024 to 25, and the budget emphasizes on achieving Atmanirbharta in oil seeds, outlining the strategies like research for high-yielding varieties, modern farming techniques adoption, market linkages, procurement, value addition and crop insurance for the mustard, groundnut, sesame, soybean and sunflower. Okay? So these crops are taken into consideration for Atmanirbhar Oil Seeds Abhiyan. Fine. Now here we'll see two important questions regarding budget. The first one is, the 2024 to 25 government budget is projected at 47,65,768 crore rupees, means 47.66 lakh crore rupees, which indicates a 6% rise from the revised 2023 to 24 estimate. Fine. And anticipated growth includes a 3.2% increment in the revenue expenditure and a significant 16.9% increase in the capital expenditure, which reflects the fiscal priorities and economic strategies for the upcoming year. Fine. You can be simply asked that what is the total estimated expenditure in the budget for financial year 2024 to 25. Your answer would be 47.66 lakh crore rupees. Okay. Now also the second question is, interim budget has prioritized the advancement of Blue Economy 2.0, which would concentrate on sustainable development concerning the oceans, seas and the coast, and key initiatives include the schemes for coastal restoration, aquaculture and mariculture with an integrated approach. So plans encompass setting up of 5 integrated aquaparks and to enhance the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana for the increased productivity, exports and job creation. So blue economy is defined by the World Bank as the sustainable use of ocean resources for economic growth and improved livelihoods so as to preserve our ocean ecosystem health. Okay. You can be asked that what is this blue economy, which was recently seen in the news in the budget 2024. So it is the sustainable development related to ocean, sea and coast. Okay. Basically you have to know the meaning or definition of blue economy. Next is, which one of the following city is the venue of India's first beachside startup festival named as Emerge 2024? Here answer is Mangaluru, that is B option. So it is India's first beachside startup festival taking place from 16th of February to 18th of February in Mangaluru, and this festival is expected to feature more than 100 startups, 50 investors and around 1000 participants. Fine. Important thing is, it is India's very first beachside startup festival. What is its name? Emerge 2024. And what is the venue? Answer is Mangaluru. Now here our keyword is city, and in the next slide we will see some of the important cities related current affairs. The first is, according to the Solar Policy 2024, what is the targeted installed capacity of solar power in Delhi by the end of 2027? So as per the Delhi Solar Policy 2024, the targeted installed capacity of solar power there is 4500 megawatt by the end of 2027. All India Institute of Speech and Hearing, recently seen in the news, is inaugurated at which city of Uttar Pradesh? This institute has been inaugurated in the city of Kanpur at UP. Wellington Island, which was seen in the news, is located in which city of India? It lies in Kochi, Kerala. Which city was the venue of International Ayush Conference and Exhibition 2024? Your answer is Dubai, UAE. Next is, recently International Camel Festival was started in which city of India? International Camel Festival has been inaugurated in Bikaner city in the state of Rajasthan. Fine. Next is, Darlipali thermal power plant, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? So it lies in Odisha, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated the NTPC Limited's Darlipali thermal power plant, which is of 1600 megawatt. Then Rourkela PP2 expansion project, which is of 250 megawatt, and laid the foundation stone for Talcher in Odisha with a total investment of 28,978 crore rupees. So Darlipali has supplied the agreements with multiple states, and the Rourkela project supports the steel plant, while Talcher's 660 megawatt will cater 50% to Odisha and the rest to Tamil Nadu. Not only Tamil Nadu, Gujarat and Assam. So government encourages the coal-based capacity additions due to rising energy demand. Fine. So Darlipali thermal power plant is located in the state of Odisha. Now in the next slide we will see some important inaugurations. Recently, where was the National Arogya Fair inaugurated? Here answer is New Delhi. The National Arogya Fair, which is supported by Ministry of Ayush, takes place at Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in New Delhi from 1st of February to 4th of February, and it features India's health or healing traditions including Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy. And this event aims to showcase and promote holistic well-being. Also it include different webinars and seminars, exhibitions, free health consultations and the cultural programs which would foster the collaboration and awareness. Basic objective is to highlight the benefits of Ayush system, which would encourage holistic health practices and provide a platform for businesses in this field. Okay, so National Arogya Fair has been inaugurated in New Delhi. Where was the biomass based compressed biogas plant inaugurated in UP recently? Answer is Budaun. It has been inaugurated in Budaun. Where was the 42 days Mahamandal festival inaugurated? Answer is UP. Which city is the location of recently inaugurated India's first girls military school? So India's very first girls military school has been inaugurated in Vrindavan recently. The AIFF FIFA Talent Academy was inaugurated in which Indian city? So Talent Academy has been inaugurated in Bhubaneswar city in the state of Odisha. Fine. Next is Electricity 2024 report, recently seen in the news, is released by which particular organization? So it is the report of International Energy Agency, and it showcases India's energy future, and it reveals certain things like the persistent coal reliance of India, a surge in renewable energy, which is 44% of total capacity, and nuclear power's promising growth in India. So despite India's net zero target by the end of 2070, coal is projected to meet 68% of electricity demand by the end of 2026, and renewable generation stabilizes with 21% in 2023, and hydropower faces a 15% fall due to changing weather. Basically, India aims to triple the nuclear capacity by the end of 2032 with a 4 gigawatt entering commercial operation by the end of 2026, which would contribute to a global 10% increment. Fine. So Electricity 2024 report has been released by International Energy Agency. You have to tell me where does the headquarters of this body lie. Please write your answer in the comment section. Now let's see some of the important reports that were in news. First is Economies of the Food System Transformation report, recently seen in the news, is released by which particular organization? So it is released by the Food System Economies Commission, that is FSEC. Okay. Next is according to Snow Leopard Population Assessment in India report, which state or the union territory has the highest number of snow leopards? So Ladakh has the highest number of snow leopards. According to a recent Forbes report, which is the world's strongest currency, it is Kuwaiti dinar. Okay. So it is the world's strongest currency, and you have to tell me what was the rank of dollars in this recent Forbes report. As per the United Nations World Economic Situation and Prospect Report for 2024, what is the projected GDP growth rate for India in 2024? As per this report, the projected GDP growth rate for India is 6.2% in 2024. Which state in India is set to release its HDI, means Human Development Index report, for tribal groups, becoming the second state to do so after Kerala? So it is Karnataka, Karnataka has decided to release its Human Development Index report for the tribal groups that are living there. With this, it is now the second state to do so after Kerala. Okay. Last question is, what is the theme of the World Wetland Day 2024? So, the theme for this year's World Wetland Day is the wetlands and the human well-being. And this theme highlights how wetlands and the human life are interconnected and how people are gaining sustenance, inspiration and resilience from these wetlands. So it is celebrated every year on 2nd of February, and it is an international event that promotes the sustainable management and conservation of wetlands. Many a times SSC has asked this question, that when do we observe the World Wetlands Day? Answer is 2nd of February. What is the theme for this year? Answer is wetlands and the human well-being. Now in the next slide, we will see some of the important days and themes. When is the World Neglected Tropical Diseases Day observed every year? Every year we observe this day on 30th of January. When is the National Voters Day observed every year? We celebrate this day on 25th of January so as to create awareness on electoral participation. On which date the National Startup Day observed in India? We celebrate this day on 16th of January. On which date the Indian Army Day is observed in India? It is celebrated on 15th of January. And last is, who is the chief guest of Republic Day 2024 celebration? Answer is the French President Emmanuel Macron. Okay. So with this we have covered all the important questions for today. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today. And we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. And please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Meenuz Hadsana signing off.